Good morning, everybody. This is October 4th or 5th. Not sure when. Nice day today. Cool this morning, but going to get hot later. So let's take a walk out in the garden, have a look, see what's going on out here. There's what's left of the pickle tunnel. Need to get those cukes taken out of there, and I'll throw that over the fence here to the cows. They'll eat that stuff up, no problem. So this is the fall garden. This row here I have cabbages planted in. I just put the water on them, so they're getting a little drink. Let's get the hose over here a little closer. So I have a row of cabbages here, and right here a row of cauliflower, and they're getting the water. And next row over here is the broccoli. Now all three of these were planted on the same day, and look at this broccoli, how it's just outpacing these other cabbages. I call them cabbages. They're all in the cabbage family. Here's beets planted in this row, and beets didn't sprout very good. I don't know what the deal is with them. You can see up this row, I think, how bare it is. I'd like to hold this, but it's a little bit too wet yet. Soil doesn't come off the hoe very good. Here's another row of beets, and it also didn't sprout very well. And I don't know what the deal is, whether I didn't give it enough water or whether it's old seed, very old seed. So could be that also. What's the problem, Riley? What do you want? You just be quiet. Okay, so I have cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, beets. And then approximately 2 weeks later, I planted another cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, beets. So I've got 10 rows here planted, and it's all cabbage family, brassicae, except for the beets. And I just got a new pack of red cabbage seed, so I think I'm gonna plant a row of red cabbage here. Now all this down here is unplanted, and I just sprayed this out again yesterday. I've got some grasses in here that just are really hard to kill. This grass right here does not want to die. It takes forever. It's like 2 weeks to kill this off. But now grass like this will die in 4 or 5 days. But this stuff, it's just hard to kill. It does kill it though, because you can see it here. This was sprayed maybe 2-3 weeks ago. So we'll let this spray go to work on these grasses. This has all been tilled once before and sprayed, and then it rained, and so I had a new sprout of grass, so I give it another shot of spray. And I don't know whether you can see it in the camera here, but looking out through there you can see grasses growing, and so I sprayed that out there also. But this is the current state of the garden. I think I'll go ahead and till this side of this row, and maybe I can get a couple more rows of cabbages. I got some other cabbage seed that came in the mail yesterday, so we'll get that, get a couple more rows of cabbage, and then do a double row of onions here, so I get some onions going. The onions are like 165 days, so they're not going to come on until February or March. But most of these cabbages and beets should be in around 90 days, maybe. So, but other than that, everything's looking good. These beets are just starting to sprout right now. And I kept these quite a bit wetter than the first planting, so maybe I'll get a better sprout here off of these 2 rows, because I kept them pretty wet. So we'll see what happens here. It gets really hot here in the daytime, but I see beets all across here. So this is new broccoli coming up here. You got 3 of them right here. Got none here, none here, none here. Got 2 of them here at least. I think, no, that's not it. This looks like it might be. Got 2 here, none here, 1 here, 2 here. So the broccoli's got a decent sprout. By the time when these get about 2 inches tall, I'll spread them out here and make sure the row fills out. Got two sprouting here, nothing here. Well, something's coming up there. Don't know what it is. But all of this seed is pretty old. So here's 2. Here's 1. That might be 1. I see there's been some bugs out here working on stuff. Here's broccoli. Here's 2 broccolis. Here's a broccoli. And cauliflowers in this row. And there's a pair. There's 3 of them. There's another pair there. So we're gonna have a fall crop of cabbages. So you can see I started to work hoeing this row of beets, but it's still a little bit wet. Doesn't come off the hoe very good. So gonna have to wait. And I hoed this row before I watered last week, and I really couldn't see the beets, so I stayed away from the string line. So that most of that green down there you see is probably weeds. But everything here looks good. I did have some bugs in here. Look at this plant. They damn near ate him alive, so I gave them all a shot of 7 yesterday. So hopefully they'll be okay. And this is the end of the cucumbers. I'm going to be taking these out of here probably today. Still getting a few, so I'm kind of slow on getting these out of here, but the plants are giving up. They've just about had it. But you can see there's a few cucumbers still in there. Here's Armenian. He's ready to pick. There's a big Armenian hanging in there. There's a couple more Armenians. A couple more table cukes. Still got Armenians. Oh, there's a bunch of them here. So Couple more. There's another one in there. So we got to get these cukes out of here. I got to get this thing dismantled, figure out where I'm going to set it up for next year. Probably clear down on the other end. So, but that's pretty much the state of the garden. So I'm going to go in and have a cup of coffee. Everybody have a good day. This is Farmer Glenn at Uncle Bubba's Orland Farm. Over and out.